Assemble. Minions! Assemble. Minions! Assemble. Minions! Assemble. Minions! Assemble. Minions! Assemble.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Just Small Show. We are back. We are live. We are back live on the Just Small Show. How we all diddly doing on this fine evening? Hold up. There we go. Yeah, I've just blessed the live. So if you haven't already, crush the subscribe button and also crush that like button also. So everybody, we are back. Happy Wednesday. Hope your days have all been good. Yes, my goodness, we do have an announcement. I've got some big news. I am still. Well, I think we'll just wait for Ed to come on. Because Ed never misses a live. Touch wood, but because because I may miss some things because I was told this last night. That I was told again today on the phone. So I was like, alright, okay. But yes, we like we always do, we normally give it a wee bit of time. We allow people to come in and join us. Do. But yes, I hope you're all doing. I hope we're all doing a-okay, because we do have some things that we need to. Well, I've got some things that I need to announce for what's going to be happening for our upcoming event, which is the 9th of February. Hello, Ed. How we doing, darling? If you haven't already, crush the like button. Pretty please. Thank you. Yeah. But with... Because, you could change your hair 5 times a week. Yes, we do have something. I do have some things to tell you all tonight. In regards to everything. I mean, the last live was dumb. It was really dumb. I think we had about... I can't even remember how many views that we had. I think we had close to 10 or 11 concurrent viewers at one point. It was something like that. But yeah, we had a fair bit. Now it's time to keep growing. I keep trying to put it up there as much as we can. Ugh. I don't know why I'm yawning, because I'm not tired. Well, I say that, and then I'll probably come to the end of this live and I'll be like, so conk out. But yes, we do have some news to tell you. Well, I've got some news to tell you. I believe that also Rachel is going to be dropping on by. To those of you that do not know who Rachel is, it's Rachel from Rachel's Wildlife. She messaged me a couple of hours ago stating that she was going to come and join us. It's been a while since she's joined us. She's been busy. So we're possibly going to be having Rachel stop on by. And yeah. But yes, Ed, how are we doing? How are we doing, Ed? Ed sent me a message as well about an hour and a half ago about something, and I just sent back that I was just giggling and laughing because it made me laugh. Ed knows exactly what I'm talking about. All I have to say is that individual is an absolute wet wipe. But that's all I'm going to say. Can't tell you who it is or not. It's just that person is a wet wipe. You would think that my hair's not been combed today. It has. It just does this every so often. Like, it just goes... It just goes, nope, no, not today. I'm like, you're alright about an hour ago. Why was... Yep, still here. I'm heartbroken. Why are you heartbroken? Why are you heartbroken, Ed? Why? Please, enlighten me. Why are you heartbroken? Is it because you can't annoy him anymore, or I actually need to check the football score. If I'm not mistaken, let me go and check the football score. Oh yeah, sugar honey iced tea. Hasn't even kicked off yet. I thought it already kicked off. No, I'm stuck now for intellectual conversations like, can I get in, please? Can I have... What's that? Who's that from? No, I'm stuck now for intellectual conversations like, can I get in, please? Can I live, please? Is that who I thought you said that individual blocked you. But you don't need to type everything in caps, by the way, Ed. He's just permanently got caps locks on. Yeah, well, that's why I'm heartbroken. Oh, so you're saying that you're now getting intellectual conversations instead of that stuff, right? Yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit heartbreaking. But the thing is, though, Ed, you do like to wind him up. That's why I'm heartbroken. No more convos like that. Look, all I'm going to say is it was bound to happen eventually. It was going to be one way or the other. It was going to be you to do it with him or him to do it with you. And that is to block them on social media. It was always going to end up which one, either one way or the other. And I always saw it being him doing it first. Because you've had enough. Like, you've had enough of the games. But when you professionally called, when we professionally called him out on our latest live, I don't think he quite liked that, Chief. I don't think he liked it. The thing is, you're not supposed to like it because you're getting found out. You're getting found out big time. I mean, even Ed informed me that this individual as well applied for a job at the Cloud9 because they were holding job applications out and whatnot, and this individual applied, and he got told to do one. Because they know exactly what he's trying to do, so they got told to do one. But yes, I hope you're all doing fine this fine evening. Evening, Rachel. Welcome. Welcome. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and please crush that like button. To everybody that is watching, please crush the like button. As I've stated in every single live, if you watch a live or you watch a video on YouTube, you don't like it, it affects the channel. YouTube have confirmed this. So please crush the like button, and if you are new, crush subscribe along with the bell. Make sure you click all so you always get a notification every time I go live. I've had this situation on my own private channel, the Just Mo channel, and they will subscribe, but they won't click the bell, and they go, "Oh, we don't get notifications when you upload a video." I went, click the bell and make sure it says all. If that's what it said, if that's done, you'll get a notification. And so they did it, and the next time I uploaded the video, they got a notification. I went, "Hey ho." Hope you're well. I am well. We are just like I said, we normally like to give it a little bit of like 5-10 minutes before we get into it. We allow people to come in and join us. We have a nice little chin wag, a nice little catch up. But yes, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well also. I believe that you're coming to the next event, are you, for the rave event, if I'm not mistaken. So I will possibly see you there. That is literally if I am not like flying around like a headless chicken, because it's gonna be a busy one. It's gonna be a very, very busy one. But everybody that is here, make sure to get in the chat. Come and say hello. Falling for you. But yeah, like I said, I still can't believe the football hasn't even kicked off yet. Blimey. Yeah, it is. It's Ed. It's Ed. It's Eduardo. Edwina. It's Ed. It's Eddie. Or as I like to call him, Ed and Eddie. He's got the personality of each Ed. He could be as dumb as a mouse. He could have no filter. Yes. But yes, we do have some things that we do need to talk about tonight. Big news regarding the rave revolution for the 9th of February, which is literally about just over a week away now. I think it's about 8 or 9 days away now. Let me just double check the math. So yeah, it's a week. Yeah, 9 days. I got it bang on. Better than Mr. Ed Lol, the horse. Before your time now, just well. I was about to say that's probably way before my time. You need the tea for that to be Mr. Ed. Ed and Eddie. That's taking it back to like my childhood. Is that Ed and Eddie? But yes, as we were stating, that the upcoming event, the Rave Revolution, we are going to be having, like, it's exclusive. This is brand new news for you all. At the event, I will be having live interviews with the acts. That's happening. I'll be most than likely be in the VIP area with the acts, having chats, having these live interviews. I used to watch Ed and Eddie. It was such a good show. But yes, I will be live interviewing the likes of Zach Holland. If you haven't seen that interview already here on the channel, go check it out. It was a great exclusive interview that I had with him. What have you sent me? Yeah, that is Ed. That's in black and white. That's just talking like 70s or something there. Because yeah, that's time ago. That's in black and white. It's been a long time. But yeah, I'll be going live. I'm not sure, Ed. Are you what? Well, I'm probably gonna have to bring my equipment out. Let's be perfectly honest here. I'm gonna need to bring my equipment. The best thing is though, like, I can load everything up here. It's gonna be a bitch and a pain in the ass, but that's even worse. You're saying, oh, way before your time. Yes, I was born in the 90s. You're talking about 3 decades before it. Yes. Ed's like, it's before your time. It's alright, you won't know it. 60s. I'm like, you're talking 3 decades before me. Get in the corner. Get in the corner. Think about what you just done. Alright? If I take 2 slices of bread and put you in between them, what are you? An idiot sandwich. But it's good. Well, at least you enjoy it. For me, I probably won't enjoy it as much. Probably not. But yeah, that's just tomato. Everybody likes what they don't like. There are some old school shows and whatnot that I actually quite like. I'm not gonna lie. I actually quite like watching like the old Bullseye. Is it Bullseye? That was actually a really good show. Really, really good show. Especially when they had bad dart players on. Like, they were worse than pub darters. Like, they were worse than guys that just went to the pub. They were just shocking. Like, they just got some random Jimbo from the street. Just why don't you throw a few darts? You're gonna go up against them. You're gonna go up against a professional dart player, and you can win prizes. Now you see why I said he needs the teeth. Yes. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Jesus. Not pulling any punches there, right, Rachel? She's not pulling any punches there. I get them in the drop. Oh, no. But yes, if you are somehow new here, make sure to subscribe. Crush that like button as well. Helps the algorithm for the channel. YouTube have confirmed it. If you watch a video or live and you don't like it, it affects the channel. So please, thank you ever so much. But yes, like I said, we're going to be live. And Ed stated as well, I'm going to need to bring my bits. To those of you that don't know, I've got a roadcaster and a laptop. Like, the whole shebang. I've got it all. So I haven't been. It's literally been sat in the dining room collecting dust. Plus Rachel's event on Sunday. Oh, Rachel's got an event on Sunday. I did not know. What's the event on Sunday, Rachel? I'm going to have to come up with a Discord, aren't I? I'm going to have to come up with a Discord or something so people could come in and join. Like, Rachel could literally join a Discord right now. And she could just be on the show. Or something like that. Because that would be dope. Like they do with football show. Football fans do it. They have like meetings and whatnot together. One sec, we'll share the poster to you. It's on Saturday. Saturday evening. I have Discord too. Literally, I will come up with a Discord server. Or I'll try and come up with a Discord server. And get it sorted for the next live. So. Right. So add a server. Oh darling, can't you hear me? SOS. Artists and creators. So here is Rachel's event. Tracks and signs for beginners. Saturday the 3rd of February, which is this weekend. Open to everyone, both adults and children wanting to learn. Learn the history of conversation and where it all began. Learn the basics and different methods of tracking animals and why it is important. We will also be putting into practice some of these methods using wildlife cameras, footprint tunnels, and learning how to track footprints. With the data we collect from this, we'll be contributing to the conversation on around the reservoir, and potentially find evidence of animals that are rarely seen. So I see it's a great opportunity for people to learn about the wildlife and for me, my friends. Right, I don't need to. Do I have a photo of that? Do you know what, John? Just leave it for now. Just create the server. So, all I ask is people send me their Discords, either on Facebook or whatever social media you prefer. Send me your Discords, and I can send you a friend request, etc. And we'll get a Discord server set for the next time you come on. So the next time you come on, I could get you at we can go on a Discord server, etc. We could do it through there. and do a full live show if I wanted to. Because that could be a lot better. That could be an awful lot better. But yes, your event as a whole, perfect opportunity for adults and most definitely kids. Because kids, of course, when you're a kid, you love wildlife, you love animals, etc. But I'm not gonna lie, not many kids know that much about animals. I don't even think most of the time most adults know about animals. So these events are perfect for people to actually learn about creatures and animals that are out there, that are in the wildlife or that out there. How they should be dealt with. How they should be cared for, or just using common sense with certain animals and creatures. No problem. It's an absolute pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure. So, like I said, it's people should learn how to probably come to these sort of events more often because. But I just feel like people in the world now are just slowly. Well, I wouldn't even say slowly. They're just rapidly coming into. Absolutely, it's surprising what we have around us. I bet it is. I bet it is surprising. I bet it is very surprising the wildlife that we have in and around Barrow and throughout the northwest. That I don't. I think I was like, 10, 11 once? And I think I was in like forest area. I think it was like I was on a school trip or something. And I swear to God I could hear wolves. Or something similar. Had to be a wolf. Or a small pack or even a big pack of wolves. Because that by the way, the sound of a wolf pack howling will send shivers down your spine. If you're just out and about and you hear that, that will send shivers down your spine. Best believe. If it wasn't wolves, must have been some damn big ass dogs. Must have been some really big dogs. But it sounds very much like wolves. But yeah, that's what happens when you've got a kid's imagination. You're like, but yeah, that's that shivers down my spine. That I was like, no. And then, like, the teachers are like, oh, we need to go out in the wildlife. We need to go out and about. Get the fresh air. I'm like, no. It's like there are wild animals out there that would kill us. No. You're asking me to go out there in the wilderness. I've got nothing there to protect myself with. I'm a kid. No. If you want to do it, bugger off and do it yourself. Just because you don't want to teach us. Wasn't round Dalton, was it? Could have been the wolves at the zoo. I think it was around Dalton area. And I've heard them howl and it's eerie. I mean, like I said, it is the most eerie, like, scariest thing you'll ever hear. Especially if you're in like a woodland area. And it's started to get a little bit dark. Not too dark, like it's more dusk than anything. The sun's started to set. You're like, oh! It's terrifying, but it's also quite beautiful as well. So it was around Dalton area, so I would it probably might have been the zoo. But as a kid, you don't have no knowledge. You just think, oh! You're in a woodland area. You're gonna absolute turd yourself. Like, you're gonna be like, no. I hated school trips that included going out in the wilderness. I was like, nope. Like, why? I was like, because there are things out there that can kill us. What do you think? I remember when I was in Malia as well. I was in Malia in 2017. The lads were like, oh, it's a shame that I think it was like the boat party that they had just been, and it wasn't going to be there again until like a couple of days after our trip. And so the lads were gutted, and I went, thank God for that, because I ain't getting on the boat. Because people go on about, oh, are you that much of a wet wipe? I was like, yes, there are sharks. Hell did I know. I don't like the ocean is a no-no. Good job you don't live in Australia. Oh, hell no. Still here, needed a drink. If I ever lived in Australia, I'm moving back to England. I'm moving to England. There's less creatures there. The creatures that they have in Australia are dangerous. They can kill you. No, I'm good, thanks. I'm good. I'm real good. I'm good. I'm good. The spiders in that they've got in that country, the snakes, near enough every single creature you come across is poisonous. And you're asking me, it's like, would you live in a country like Australia? No! No, I wouldn't live there in Australia. Especially if a snake can go through your toilet. What if I'm having a turd and... Yeah. No, not today, Australia. No, your country's beautiful and everything else, but the wildlife, it's a no-no. Like, my family, like, especially my sister, one of my younger sisters, she's got a big fear of spiders. And see, I don't mind the little spiders, but if they're big boys, I'm like, hey, no, I'm good, Ta. One time there was this hefty boy, this big boy. He was up in the top left corner of this room. I was like, Granddad! I was like, come and get him. Like I said, I don't mind if he's small. If it's small, I'm okay. But a big boy, it was a big boy. I'm like, he's gonna have his way with me later on tonight, you know. He's gonna get me all up in his web. I was like, you can get out. I was like, nope, get gone. What? Lol, Jamie was so impressed today. Jamie? I don't know who Jamie is. But yeah, basically, wildlife is just a no-no. Like, I'm okay with, like, the birds. Most of the birds I'm on. You should have seen some of the size of the huntsman spiders I saw in South Africa. I'm good, Ta. I've seen pictures of those buggers. I'm good. I'm busy. I'm busy. Thank you. I'm good, Ta. Like, I absolutely crapped my pants when I was watching Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets as a kid. Because I regard with Nyonya. I was like, ah! I was like, no, it's a monster! No! I don't like it! So it's gonna give me nightmares! And it did! It's only a kid watching the second film. He's one of the other volunteers who was there today and was so impressed with the spiders. Ask him if he's got a screw loose. Jamie, if you're seeing this, are you alright, mate? He's just sat there going, I like spiders. He's like, why couldn't it be a bit more of a tame animal or less dangerous animal like a turtle? I'm like, I'll go for turtle any day. The ones I saw were bigger than my hand, including it's like, no, stop it. Stop trying to put an image in my head. Stop it, Rachel. We'll be going on a break. We were on a break. Oh God, it's like the same thing with snakes. See, Dave has snakes, and I'm like, huh? He's like, oh, they're friendly. I'm like, Yeah, okay. You keep telling yourself that, mate. But if you get on its bad day and you end up looking like a good tasty little snack, I'm good to. Also, we have I called one of the spiders at the allotment cuddle today. Also, we have the following: looking for homes, chickens, snakes, fish. If anyone is interested, see page whilst you are here. Daves are not that big. I don't care if they're not that big. Snakes are snakes. I'll literally do a Samuel L. Jackson. I've had enough of all these motherfucking snakes and it's everything true. If you haven't seen Snakes on a Plane, it's a great movie. But that's the thing, though. I love how people go, "Oh, they're not that big," and then you look at the other comparisons. You're like, "It's still big." What would you say if you saw a bear cub? You go, "Oh, that's not that big," but then you see its mama, and you're like, "Oh man." Because the mama's gonna come for you. Oh God. See, I hate it when Rachel will bring it to our son. You'll have a hat. Yes. Bog, maybe compared to you, Jordan. Cuddles. I was going to say bog. I was like, bog. It's just down there. But yeah. big. The thing is, though, if they're big enough, and I go, no. If they're big enough, it's a no. It's a no, not for me, not to do. It's a no. And would be, we ain't got one of them, let's take it home. And I will call it Cuddles, and we will hug her and love her if Anne's seen a bear. If you saw a bear cub, fair enough, but not if you saw a big ass bear. If you saw a big ass bear, you're not going to be alive for much longer. You're not. Like these absolute lunatics that have pets like freaking bears and crap, and then they go, "Oh, they're so sweet. They would never hurt us." But then you get on its bad side one day. What's gonna happen then? When they look at you with that malice and go, "You look like a tasty snack." Nope, she would still want it. That's how you're gonna die one day, Ed. Something like that. If that was my missus, I'd be grabbing hold of it, just like, no, stop it. Eddie went punch it in the nose. I wouldn't do that either. I'd be going, but apparently that's the best thing to do with bears, is make a lot of noise. Please let me know if that's actually true. Because I have seen some videos where it has actually worked. I ain't that brave. I was about to say. It's just sort of going, dun, 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 dun. I would rather get the bear. Like I said, one day, Amber's going to be the death of you. She's going to bring like this vicious animal home. And you're going to be like, it's feral, it's cuddly, he loves it. Can't you say he loves me? He's like, he wants to kill me. He wants to get right at my neck. No, you would do that, would you, Cuddles? cuddles, she's looking at her going... So yes, as we've been saying, I will be live at the event with interviews. It's literally going to be like a talk show. Pretty much. I won't be live, like, all the way through. He just wants to give him a bear hug. How's even worse? He's dead. If a bear tries to give you a bear hug, give it 2 seconds, you're dead. Your back is gone. Jesus, take the wheel. Going up to the spirit in the sky. It's where I'm gonna go when I die. So, how did you die? Bear hugged me. Oh. How long did you last? 2 seconds. But yes, we're going to be live from the event. Many lives. It's going to be like a talk show sort of vibe. Hopefully the internet works better than saying no to Anne. Exactly, you're like a twiglet. Exactly, you're like a twiglet to a bear. Doesn't matter how big you are. Does not matter how big you are. Bears are friggin' bears. They'll kill you. If they get their hands on you, you're dead. Don't care what anyone else tries to say. If you're in front of a bear, whatever kind of bear it is, and they get their hands on you or their paws on you, you're dead within 5 seconds. I sent her for a couple of chickens. She brought back 4 rabbits. Also, people, just giving you a new saying now. You're welcome. It's like a twiglet. But at the same time, we have got something else coming as well. At the event, we do have deals with, I believe, a plethora of magazines, ladies and gents. That's right. There is a photographer coming. From magazines. So, if you want to see yourself in a magazine and make yourself feel like a celebrity for 15 seconds, make sure you get your tickets, because you could end up being in a magazine. Yeah, got that coming as well. I'm not sure what magazines they were. Ed forgot to tell me. Ed, please let me know, please. Thanks, honey. Oh yes, the show. I forgot about Ducklings. I love how they all just completely forgot about the show. I'm keeping it light and professional, having a little bit of banter in between, but then getting to it. These two, this is where you lot need to find out. It's the viewers. Especially if it's people that we know. Rave magazines. So Rave magazines are... Careful, I may nab them. So, yes, Rave magazines. They've all heard that we've got these massive names coming, like Zach Holland, Alan Ben, Robert D, and more. And so, we've piqued their interest, and they're going to be sending photographers, etc., to come and take pictures of the event, etc. And when I say of the event, I mean everything. People of the crowd, the acts themselves performing, all sorts. So, yeah. If you would like to see yourself in a magazine, even if it is a rave magazine, get your tickets now! What? I'm not doing nothing. Don't go to the... I don't know what that word is. With Anne, lol, you end up coming back with loads of stuff. You didn't know you wanted to. I love that though. She was like, what? I'm not doing nothing. I mean, what? But the thing is though, that what really has to be really high. It's like, what? I'm not doing nothing. Because that's how you tell most people lie. Most people, when they lie, that's what they sound like. What? Clithop. It's a place. Never heard of it. I thought you were trying to spell Clifford the Big Red Dog or something. Who remembers that show? Clifford the Big Red Dog. That was a classic. Why don't you won't somebody help me? If you don't remember that classic, oh yeah, that was a film. That was a film. That was a film and a half. I'm innocent. He framed me. Don't blame it on the loose. Blame it on the goose. What have you sent me, Ed?
It's pronounced Clitheroe.
Apparently it's pronounced Clitheroe. Okay? That's it. Blame me. The thing is, Ed's been getting a little bit of thingy lately. Why change your tradition? Ed's been getting a little bit of some shtick lately. I'm not really sure to why, but if you're unhappy with the events that we are putting together, you don't really have much to complain when we are all here. What are you sending me? So a little bit with Anne, that would be a change. You talking about the idiots? Thought you meant something else. Yeah, basically, if you don't like the events that we're doing, and you're going to Ed and you're complaining and you're mourning, you have no leg to stand on. Especially that you have me. You have this. You have this show. You have this outlet. So this is used for you lot. All they have to do is tell me what they want, and we'll sort it. But bugger them, it's done, and we don't. Well, I don't. Basically, the whole shebang is, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on here, because for some reason I feel like, what the hell's going on here? It's come to the point where I'm just sort of like, you have this platform here. You have this platform. You have myself. You have these lives twice a week, in the middle of the week, end of the week. And you can voice your concerns or your displeasure or whatever it may be. You have this platform. You have this show to talk to us directly. This forum is for you to directly communicate to us on a regular basis, ladies and gents, about what you want in your events, what you would like us to try and bring. That is what we're here for. And if you can't simply do that and you're running straight to Ed, well, that makes you an absolute clown. Because we're here. I'm here. And Ed's here. Ed never misses a live. Thank you for the subscribe, Rachel. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the crew. But yeah, this medium, this platform, what this show is for everything like that. About what you would like to see come to Barrow. What you want to see. That's what this is here for. And if you can't accept that, and you're running straight to Ed, you have no right to complain. You've got somewhere that you can voice either your concerns, what you want to see. That's what this show is here for. That's what we're here for. And if you can't do it, you're running straight to Eddie. You're like, I don't know. Oh, it's just redundant because you've got an outlet, you've got a platform, you've got a show that allows you to go and talk about what you would like to see. Anyways, back to better news. The DJ are starting at 7 and Josh is panicking. Josh is panicking. Oh, Jesus. Why is he panicking? And Rocky Horror coming in June, and even better, Ghost UK in April. Yes, Ghost UK are coming in April. They're with Lady Rage and a handful of others. That's going to be a great event. But yeah, last time I'm going to say, if you've got things that you would like to say about the events, stop running to Ed to voice stuff. You come to this show and you get your ideas and your or whatever in the live chat, like everybody else does. Leave Ed alone. He's got way too much more on his plate organising the events. You want to go somewhere to talk about the events and whatnot? Come to this show. Come to this show. It's that simple. Get in the chat. If you've got any things that you're unhappy about, get in the chat. Got any ideas of other shows that we could possibly do, either this year or next year? Get in the chat. What do you eventually want to see us bring to Barrow? Get in the chat. Don't just go running off to Ed. But that's the last piece of it that I'm going to state. Stop running to Ed. Come here to voice whatever it is that you have to say about the events. So, yeah. You see, for me, I just don't understand. I genuinely do not get it. Do you know what? Where's the chat? There it is. It's been a while since we've had it on. We'll put it back on. Oh, why? What happened? Did it stop you from commenting? The refit of Barrow Centre has begun. What do you mean by the by the refit? What does that mean? Because I do know that they've had these ideas and plans for donkeys how long. I just don't understand what's going to save it, in all honesty. Why does... The rescue centre has started to be ripped apart and rebuilt over the next few months at 10,000. I'm guessing that's £10,000 refit. My phone went all funny even though I can watch it, but it wouldn't let me comment, so I jumped on the laptop. Yeah, don't know what's gone on there. Because on my phone it says that only one person's watching, whilst on Streamlabs saying 3. So I think it could be electronical, small handheld electronical devices that are acting up, or it must just be the internet or something that's going around. Because lately it's been doing it for a while now. Now it's gone down to 1, so I don't know what's going on with the internet. There's something going on with the internet. Even though I've got nothing that's come up. Nothing's come up on my Streamlabs. Because normally it'll come up with a notification. But yes, as I was stating, that we've got an awful lot to offer, got an awful lot to give. Lol, it will be YouTube. Don't talk about the government. I haven't really spoken about the government much. When did I speak about the government today? When did I talk about the government? I have noticed that though, with some channels, the more you talk about the government or whatever, anything like that. See, now we've just shot up to a fair few people, but yeah, it's just wild. It's just wild. Conspiracy theories. But yeah, we've got things that, like, it's so weird. It's so weird that the internet can be so like odd sometimes. But yes, we do have photographers from massive rave magazines coming to the event on February 9th. I'm going to be live with interviews with all the acts, I believe, at the event. So you'll be seeing me, or you'll be seeing pictures and clips of me from the event with acts, etc. Like Zach Holland, Alan Ben, Aurora D, etc. Anyways, we have one of the best years for the shows. Yes, we have got some incredible shows coming. Like, some incredible shows. Like, you've got next month, well, it's literally tomorrow, and it's the 1st of February. You've got the February event, which is dumb good. You've got Credible Rave Revolution. Then you have got our incredible April Roostars Rock Festival. Then you've got Rocky Horror Show, or the Rocky Horror Experience. Noel is getting stage fright, but he will be fine. I had a feeling that this might have happened. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh, I didn't see this coming. I expected this. I expected it. Because he's a local lad, and this is the biggest show he's ever done. It is. It's the biggest show he's ever done. And I know Josh. So I knew that eventually it was gonna hit him. The closer it came. It'll be a good one. Like I said, you'll be seeing me with interviews, live. That's going to be a great time. Are you also recording as well? I will be recording, 100%. every time I do a live, I always record. I always record if I'm going live. Because if my live stops working, I'm, however, still recording. And then I can just restart live. That's all I have to do. So I make sure that I record. So I don't know if you'll see me as much for the next event. Because I'm probably going to be backstage quite a bit. Possibly. I could possibly be backstage quite a bit. You might see me here and there. Probably. You probably might see me here and there. But other than that, you won't. Unless Ed tells me otherwise, because I think I'm going to be backstage quite a lot with the acts. Until they're all a bit too busy and whatnot. It can, of course it can. It's a massive event. It's a massive event. Like I said, the names that we've got, like Zach Holland, Alan Ben, both guys very well known in the Ibiza scene. Aurora D, very very big. She's got a very big social media presence. Got a big following. Every time she does a live, she gets hundreds, if not thousands, of views and likes. Then you've got Araskre and Araskre and Flavor C, nationally known DJs, very very well liked, got decent followings, got very good reputations, and they're known for doing big events here in the UK. Then you've got local lad in Josh Noel, as he's known as. This is his first ever big show, so of course, bit of peace and quiet for me then. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Because it's going to be a busy night. But it's gonna be a busy night because Ed has informed me that we've had some people try to they're playing too much, basically, try to get people that aren't allowed to come to the event, etc., because they're barred from the building itself. So yeah, or they're barred from coming to the events, that sort of stuff. And we're just like, bar off. If you try it, if you turn up with them, you're just gonna get turned away. No, because you're now bad. Go. I don't get why people want to play, because I just don't get it. I don't understand it. People just try to take people's kindness for granted, I think, sometimes. Yeah, and I think that's, a bit of a scummy thing to do. I do. Like, if you can get tickets on the door, but again, limited numbers. So, yeah, get your tickets now. Because this Saturday, we're going to see how many names that there are. And if there is enough names, we'll be doing a live draw for Saturday. But that's only if that we can get people. Because I think we've only got a handful. How many have we got? Actually, because I know I've got about 7, I think, altogether. How many have you got, Ed? Because Ed's sending me a bunch of names. You being backstage. He like it backstage. Yeah, because I'm away from everyone. I could keep out of trouble, man. Ed, I could keep out of trouble. That's a joke. That's an inside joke. You've got 5. Right, so we've got 7, 5. So that's roughly around 15 people. That's fine. I just need you to give me their names. Not here on the live. I can be very antisocial. I've noticed that. The older I've been getting, the more antisocial I've become. It's so weird. And I'm a YouTuber and everything. And everyone's like, you've become like completely different to what you were like at school. You were so sociable. One. Yeah, but now I've just realised that people are pricks and I can't stand them. Majority of people are assholes and I don't like people. Like, I think that my time working at like retail and customer service has destroyed that. I will ring you tomorrow to give you the names. No stress. No worries, mate. But yeah, like I said, I working in the likes of Asda, which was hell. Opera Bingo as well, that was hell. It's customers are... Wait, you will not realise how much of an arsehole... I am not dressing as Frankfurt, or whatever he's called. I'm not dressing up as him. I'm not. Ed, like, stop giving people false hope. Just stop it. But yeah, it's so weird how I've become quite antisocial now. it is, because I used to be so outgoing. I've kind of gone back to my old ways before that stuff. Because I, of course, have mild autism. So when I was very young, I was a little bit more guarded. Wasn't extremely outgoing. I don't care if you got the suspenders ready. I'm not dressing up as him, Ed. I've told you, if you come to the event with that costume, you're getting a smack in the mouth. I don't care. You're getting a smack. And if you're wearing your false teeth, I'm going to pop them out. I was like, whoop, got your teeth. Pop them back in. I gotta go as Eddie. You don't have to. That's the thing, you don't have to. It's just because you want to. It is very odd. I think it's just that the older that I've gotten, I think it's just that my patience has just been thoroughly ran thin. Okay, you win. You can go as Riff Raff as soon as you want. No, I don't want that, Ed. I ain't going as nobody. You best behave yourself. It's a little shit. But yeah, like I said, I think it's working in customer service and retail for years, and just coming to my wit's end with people, realizing that once you work in retail or customer service, you realise how much of a prick people can actually be. You will discover how much of a scumbag an individual is when you work there, as long as it's not Rocky. But that it will blow your mind. To those of you that have never worked retail / customer service, and you go on and say, oh, babe, it's not that difficult of a job. Bitch, try and work a shift. I beg of thee, try and do a 10-hour shift, Christmas period, or even just any period, because everybody's a pillock. But most definitely Christmas. You will see the scum of the earth, and they come out in the herds, in the packs, and by the tons, and there's no escaping them. Like, the amount of customers that I've had to deal with that literally either made me break down or were close to making me break down in tears or in genuine fits of rage and anger. Best believe there was one shift that I finished work and I was punching the lockers up in the changing rooms. At work, I was just like, some of my male colleagues had to like stop me because they just snapped. But that's what happens when you work in those types of jobs. You've got to be able to bottle all that anger and aggression and pent up frustration in and just be there with a smile on your face going, thank you, sir, enjoy your time now. Thank you for shopping with us. Goodbye. And whilst they're leaving, you go, toss her. Hello, miss, how you doing? She's acting like a bitch. Thank you for shopping with us. Take care now. Bye. Oh, yeah, miserable shrew. That's the... Well, see, it proves it. It proves it. He's getting intense just thinking about this. I'm literally... I can remember these in situations that I was in and these places of employment. Like it's just there, embedded in my brain. But that's what happens when you work those types of jobs. It just is. A lot of people that have not worked these jobs. See, we had a lot of young kids, and even some older kids. Like, say, when I say older kids, I mean from 21 to 25, you're still a kid. And these, like, young kids from, say, 16 to about, I would say, about 19, 20, and then there'll be 21 to 25. And these kids would come in, and they're excited to go to work. Woohoo, yeah! And me and a lot of the other colleagues, like, we would make bets, like genuine bets, who would last longer. Whoever won had to buy the first bottle of drink or whatever on a night out or something like that. Used to work one of the most hated departments in Tesco through COVID and Christmas on home delivery. Oh, you went home delivery? Oh! Home delivery is not very nice. Oh, no. Home delivery is awful. You think home delivery is awful though? Wait till you're on the front end. Front end get it. They get it bad. Like, I've had entitled customers a lot. And you just want to smack them in the mouth. Or choke them out. You're like, shut the fuck up. Because they just do your absolute nothing. You're like, why are you so entitled? Like, why? I don't get why you think you're so entitled for all of this stuff. You don't deserve it. It's what I call Disney smiles. Force smile. Yes. Disney smiles. Or what is like child actor smiles. Like child actors are probably some of the most depressed individuals in the acting industry because they're not happy. About 98% of them are not happy because they are overworked, and possibly, depending on gender, possibly over-sexualized. And we've seen it. These child actors, especially with Nickelodeon, Disney, the stuff that they've had to go through. And people ask why most of these Disney and Nickelodeon stars all turn out to be wrong-uns, or they commit suicide or something. They didn't have it great. You think they did? They didn't. They had it tough. They got it bad. A lot of those kids did, and also an awful lot of them were either treated badly or were treated that badly they went to drugs or alcohol, and then that screwed their lives up even more. It's a cruel world. But yeah, like I said, customer services and customer service, and retail, those places of employment are absolutely woeful. I know the only other job that's worse than that is working for the NHS. Working in the hospitals. Like the NHS, working in the hospitals as a nurse or whatever, that's some of the worst jobs. Like because you've got to go through so much, and the hours that you have to work, and the things that you're gonna have to see and go through. Talk about going to war and PTSD. Jesus Christ, some of the stuff that those nurses are gonna that have been through, etc. They are still there with smiles on their faces. They are some of the best people on the planet. They are angels. Most of them. The work that they do is ridiculously underappreciated, I think. Sometimes, actually quite a lot of times, the work that they have to do, ridiculous. The hours, like I said, you're talking like 15 plus hours a day, if not more. Funniest thing I ever saw, though, was someone using a sanitary pad as a face mask. No word of a lie. It's like, oh damn, I forgot a mask. I know I have this, and it was sticky side. Oh god, oh no. You see, I still remember COVID, and it came to about 2 weeks in, and I had my jabs and everything, and I just stopped wearing my mask. And everyone was like, oh, you're not wearing your mask? I went, one, there's literally a bit of like plastic right in front of you. I cannot touch you. But there's a bit of plastic that's in the way. You've got a mask on. I've had my jabs. I only had 2 of them. I didn't get the boosters or anything else. I just got the 2 basic, just the 2 main ones. And I guess what, ladies and gents? I have never, ever had COVID. Never have I had COVID. All the way through the pandemic. My granddad had it. Members of my family had it. I think everyone in my at my parents' house, I think every single one of them had it. I think the only ones in my family that have not had COVID is me. How is that possible? My mum's a nurse, and I commend her, because it's not an easy job. One of the hardest jobs on the planet. Because I just feel like they go through so much. They do so much for people. It's ridiculous. And I don't think they do get the gratitude that they are deserved. I really do believe that. What does everybody think the toughest job in the world is? Because for me, I think it's a nurse. You see, this is what we do on this show. This is what we do on this channel. We talk about the shows and whatnot, yeah, but then we have serious talks like this. We also had one a little bit ago about the Borough Council. Are they fit for office and whatnot? This is what we're here for. We don't just touch on one subject. We're here to talk about all sorts. Because, like I said, in a manner of sense, this is like a podcast. This is like a mini personal podcast, it's a one-sided podcast where I am basically the interviewer and the interviewee. But then at the same time, I've got a live audience, and you folks get your questions and or whatever, you put whatever it is in the chat. or whatever topic you want to talk about, get in the chat. We'll have a chat. We'll talk about it, debate about it, all sorts. That's what I love about this show. But yeah, like I said, I would love to know, especially from you, Rachel, what would you say is the toughest job in the world? Because for me, I think it's nurse. I would say nurse, fireman, policeman, plumber, army. That would be how my list would go. Because army, you have to go through ridiculously intense training. Same with firemen, I think, as well, and police, but I think they have to go through quite extensive, intense training. And also, did everybody get their text message? Definitely on that one, they do an incredible job. They do, yeah. Absolutely. But has everybody received their text about the next payment when it comes to the financial fair play? Financial fair play. Who do I think that this is? FFP. Yeah. So from DWP, I mean, so the cost of living payment, has everyone received their text messages? So you would agree with me when it comes to army, everything. I do think the army, I think the soldiers deserve a lot more love, respect, and also money than what they are currently on. I think they deserve a lot more because they are sacrificing themselves for their countries. It's that simple. They deserve so much more money. So what? So why is it that when these men, these brave men and women, they return home, and some of them are that broken, the country just throws them aside, like they don't matter? No, that's wrong. But yeah, has everybody received their latest cost of living payment? Has everybody received theirs? I've received mine. It's apparently going to be, well, they have stated from the 6th to the 22nd of February, so this month, because we are literally at the end of January. February begins tomorrow. Because yeah, that's gonna be brilliant. That's gonna come in massive handy as well. But I think that we're gonna have to. If it wasn't for nurses, the NHS would be screwed. Absolutely, 100%. If it wasn't for the nurses, the NHS would be in absolute chaos. But I do believe that nurses in the NHS, the army, or the soldiers in the army, navy as well, policemen, firemen, plumber, electrician, these sorts of like tradesmen or trade people, like with their trade job, they deserve so much more respect because they go under the radar. They do. They go under the radar, and they deserve so much more. But I think that's where we're going to have to leave it for today, ladies and gents, because that is everything that I have for you all. That is absolutely everything that I have for you all. I've had an awful lot of fun chatting with you all today. I'll see you all next time, to be perfectly honest. You'll see me next time. So, actually, I'll check the football score now. What's the football score? Yeah, shock. Half time. Chelsea getting battered 2-0. Thank you all ever so much for watching. This has been your boy, Just Small, your hostess with the mostest. I will see you all Saturday. Yeah, this has been one hell of a show. I'll see you all next time. God bless, take care, good night, and Minions! Dissemble. See you next time. Good night.